The Nairobi dating scene is so rooted in classism. Damn. I was talking to someone the other day and they said they would never date a metal door babe. They'd smash, but they wouldn't. Like, I'm bewildered, right? And it said that metal door tweet is a hit because Nairobi is classist in so many ways and people pretend not to see. The city runs with subtle hierarchies, accents, hobbies, neighborhoods, even what you post, and everyone is trying to climb.
The mics are blood clot open. Check, check, check.
Select accent for the podcast.
Calvin always late.
Oh, give me Panda.
Yeah.
Diddy did
As we're
it.
starting. Diddy did it.
Diddy did it.
Panda.
I live with Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Hey.
And
And then
you,
Diddy got
Byron.
acquitted.
Netflix.
I don't know. Has he been washed?
It's okay. We'll still love him.
I'm taking it home. Get it washed.
He's
Oh, he's a little filthy, yeah?
Hey, baby. Oh, yeah, you're nasty.
Ew.
Let's put him here.
Okay.
I feel like there's something else that happened that we
To the panda.
address.
What?
Are we filming?
Yes.
All right. It's the mics are open.
Damn,
My name is
started.
G Money.
Andy Young.
Ashley.
Big C.
Yo, let me tell you, man. Guys, I'm embarrassed. Look at Panda, man.
Panda is a mess.
You guys have stopped loving Panda. Panda was there at the start.
Let me tell you, Panda
Okay.
is not loved here anymore.
I'm taking Panda home. Panda is going to go have a spa treatment.
Yeah.
And be back next week looking
Fresh.
fresh.
I think Panda should go with the person who loves Panda the
Pandas?
most.
Forever.
No, to do that job.
That's truly me, though.
Yeah.
No, but I
Yeah.
want to do it though.
Okay,
Damn,
go
you're fighting
ahead.
over custody. I like it.
That's got you this
You know what?
weekend.
Yeah, it needs to get washed, man.
So what are you going to do? Like, get into the bathtub with it?
Now there's an idea.
Man, now
Just
you're asking
me
a lot of
and you.
questions,
Do you
bro.
have a
Like,
do you have
how
a
old is
bathtub?
Panda?
No,
bro?
I don't have. Panda's like
Sorry.
8 years old.
Yeah.
Damn.
Was Panda here
And
at the
in
start of the
Panda
podcast?
years-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Panda years,
How
how
did you get, how's a grown-ass man like you with a doll in the house? What's going on?
you don't have dolls
When
in
we
the house?
started.
Why not?
Oh, hell no.
You don't have a doll in the
You
house?
see?
No, I don't have no
so now
dolls.
Panda's a problem.
Which kind of dog?
But you know what?
Hey.
You know what? Let me tell you guys. So at my residence, right? Kids are on holiday. Those kids are just playing all over.
Yep.
The other day I had one say, fuck you, to the other. I was just like, not my kid.
And mine's
Are you
not
sure?
there.
Yo.
Are you sure?
No, my daughter's not home yet, right? She will be very soon. But I'll tell you this. When I was in Lagos last week, right? I've never come close to this like big dancey things. The ones they have at events. Yo, they had King Kong in there.
Oh, really?
I was like, shit, if anyone wants to get me anything for Christmas, get me that shit.
Okay.
Yo, I want to be like, if you're one of those guys who runs those big teddy bear chimpanzee
Yeah.
dancing
Those
dolls,
yeah.
mascots, yo, hire me this December.
Hire
I
you?
can be in
Calvin
Masa's
looks like a guy who would hire a mascot for a day to just entertain him in the house.
Yeah.
That shit.
Around
That
just
shit.
all, yeah.
Yo, I thought about it. I was like, if the kids at my residence, I'd be playing all day with them. That would be
And
nice.
That sounds so.
Yeah, I know.
All right. That sounds very flagrant. But all right.
Yeah.
First of all, I think before we start, we kind of guys are wondering why we've not been around.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, the first week, because I wasn't around for a couple of weeks because of DJ AG stuff. I was busy with that. But I think also last week we weren't around because we've been doing some soul searching.
Yeah.
And like plotting forward the way forward for the pod and what it looks like and feels like, and we're gonna build a new set and do all sorts of stuff. So yeah, we're actually in the process of just like upgrading and remodeling everything, but we thought it would be bad not to be here for 3 weeks straight.
Yeah.
The threats, bro. The
Something.
threats.
The threats
I
were
wasn't
mad.
even getting no hello, no how you doing.
Where's the pod?
Straight to
Where's
it.
the podcast, bro? Where's
Yep.
the
I
pod?
got a call from Tanzania. Shagana Tomorrow King was like, Buddha, Vipi bana.
And I get it.
I was like,
I'd be
I
mad
mean-
too.
That's true.
I was like, y'all ain't got no entertainment in Tanzania.
Oh my
so-
god.
Also, guy, whoa. Okay, also,
Anyway, I'm
guys
kidding.
were doing
But
Wrapped,
is it
right?
people?
They were doing the Wrapped, and the guys who were tagging us as well would come and like you definitely they listen to us, so they're also wondering like where the hell are this episode? You're on our Wrapped and you're not giving us any more. We're back, kids. We're back.
But we thank everybody who tagged us in those YouTube raps, those Spotify raps.
Yeah.
I'm slightly embarrassed.
At
But I
your
want this-
YouTube Wrapped.
My Spotify rap this year it's so different
Let's
from the
get
last few
into it.
years.
What was your Spotify Wrapped looking like?
Like first of all, the mics are open is not my top podcast.
Same.
I've not done one for podcasts actually. Mine's just
But
for music.
where do you usually listen to podcasts from?
On Spotify, but
Same.
but it's like my number one Spotify podcast is actually Modern Wisdom.
I believe
Okay,
that.
knowledge.
Modern Wisdom.
Come
Number
on.
2 is Diary of a CEO.
Obviously, of course, yeah. That's. I feel like you're in their top 0.5%.
Yeah.
I actually am.
Yeah, I believe that.
More so Modern Wisdom because I think Chris is amazing. What else? In terms of last year, my top artist was BN.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
I think he's been dethroned this year
By
by Saudi Soul. Like, what's going on?
Really?
big difference.
Yeah, like I don't know how I've been listening to so much Saudi Soul this year.
Also, okay.
Have you got your Wrapped? Open your Wrapped. Hold on, sorry. Turn it down. Sorry.
My
Yeah.
podcast, it's mainly crime podcast. There's Hot on the Case.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally
Shocker.
all of them except for one, I think. There's Hot on the Case, True Crime, and True Crime with Kendall. What's her name? How do I even check my podcast? Oh, 2025 podcast. So This Is Love is definitely there for me.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah.
Number one, yeah?
Yeah.
What's your number? What's your number one podcast on your Spotify?
Funny enough, I actually don't listen to podcasts
On, you don't?
on Spotify. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't
And
do podcasts on
Okay.
Spotify as well.
Yeah.
How many minutes did you listen to Spotify for?
For me, Spotify is purely music. Funny enough.
So I listened to Spotify for 44,000 minutes.
Where are you looking on?
That's 31 days.
That's a
Oh,
lot.
damn.
That's a lot of music.
Okay,
Crazy.
so I think they made this easier. Listening club, minutes listened. And then I just keep, 18,500.
18.
That's 12 days. That's not bad.
18,000.
Yeah.
God damn it.
How much did you listen to music?
So for me, I had to go to Apple to get my stats because
Okay.
I do more of Apple.
Okay.
And I listened for 10,183
So
minutes.
I'm a
Okay.
super listener then.
You are.
44,000.
44,000 minutes.
Yeah, 31 days of listening to music.
You're
That's
always
running.
listening, aren't you?
Yeah, that's running.
But I'm not really a TV person, so
Actually, who was your top artist for
Wait.
Spotify?
I know her top of mind, but let me
Yeah.
just confirm.
Yeah. Calvin was your top artist.
Sasha Cable.
Sasha Cable,
Actually, Sasha Cable, Watenda
who
Wheelie.
was here just the other day.
Exactly. And Jasmine Sullivan. I've been fucking with her
I love
Tales
Jasmine.
album this whole year.
What's your listening age? My listening age is 38.
Oh, really?
When did I
What
get
about
my-
you?
My listening age is 28.
Number one
wow.
artist.
Number one artist is Drake.
My number one
Real?
artist.
My artist, my list is kind of predictable. Drake, 1, 2, J. Cole, number 3, Jay-Z, number 4, The Clips, and number 5, Jules.
So
Actually, I lied.
my top song is "Feel My Love" by Saudi Soul.
You love that song.
yeah,
I do love
that's
that song.
You
true.
like that song. Yeah.
Then "Psycho" by Dave. Then "Family Matters" by Drake. I don't know how Drake got into my top 5.
Well, here we are.
Drake is in the top 3 of Kendrick's top 10.
Yeah.
No, it's a joke. It's a joke.
okay.
Like on Spotify Wrapped, Drake is probably top
but
3
funny enough,
for most
everyone.
people.
my
Yeah.
number 4 record was "Like Home," Reg 32, Reg 32 and Tenny. You feel like
That's interesting.
love that
cute.
joint. That's
Mine's Hunger on the Hillside.
What's that?
J. Cole.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Actually,
So,
I was initially, sorry,
Umesema, your top artist was?
Drake.
Drake.
I was initially looking at my top songs. I lied about my artists. It's actually Sasha Cable, Brent Fayez, Summer Walker, Wizkid, and Jasmine. So, okay. What's yours?
Right.
So my top artist, I don't know how this was the case, but my top artist was Summer Walker. This is from Apple, right?
Wow.
Come on.
Yeah, and then my artists were okay. Apple did months. It didn't do like it did another for months. So January, you know, Kina Summer Walker and all that. It's a long list. But my favorite song, surprise, surprise, This Love by Donell Jones.
Of course.
Wow.
Yeah. And then my number one album, Let God Sort Them Out by Clips.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's a good
Okay.
My top genre, R&B and soul.
My top genre is R&B as well.
My top genre, pop rap. The fuck? Who's this?
I believe
I think
that.
they'll be using my
believe that.
phone.
But yo, my
All
top
the-
artist,
believe
like,
that.
my top I can't, Life Jennings.
Like-
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Your playlist is playing in a gospel.
No,
and
remember that
and
day when
all
I called you and I was like, I bet you're listening to Life Jennings.
Yeah.
But it's because your Spotify is connected to mine. So I was like, huh?
Oh, you have the share. What is it called?
No,
Share
it's because,
testicles.
it's because, so here's the thing. So on my laptop,
Telepathic shit.
so on my laptop I have what do you call it? I have Spotify, the app, right?
Yeah.
But when I log in as like Spotify.com
Oh,
because
right.
of Anchor looking at our numbers and stuff,
When I
right?
start,
So it's now automatically connected
Connected.
to
Got you, got
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
There's the sharing one though, but like if you play music and I play music,
Yeah, there's that one as well.
come
But you know-
together.
But you know, like, bro, let me teach you guys a hack, right? You know, like, you can do a jam session with your pals,
That's
right?
what I'm talking about, the jam session.
Yeah,
When you
but now on
come
FaceTime,
together.
when you're like with your friends on FaceTime, you can literally just go to share music on, and it gets it from like Apple or Spotify, and you can play music for each other.
Hey, it's difficult level of relationships. Only that I know you,
Actually,
man.
no,
there.
it's true. You can share
Damn,
your
who
screen.
this?
You can share your screen. You
Yeah.
can share a note together and like edit things on FaceTime together.
Yeah,
like,
I've seen
there's- There's a lot of
Not
things you can
najua,
do.
lakini ingine.
No, like
Ingine
on- like
inaonekana,
live.
maybe kuna situations lazima ukue for you to discover some things.
No,
you know?
but you know,
Calvin umeendelea na
FaceTime,
maisha
but
vizuri. I like it.
FaceTime has a lot of what do you call it?
Features.
A lot of features, by the way.
Almost
yeah.
like
A
a
lot.
Teams, but
Yeah,
for your
it
phone.
really is, yeah.
You can literally do everything. Okay, I've come to realize this lately, seeing as I have friends who have decided to leave me all alone in this Nairobi.
Tell us
All
more.
alone in
Tell us
this
more.
world.
No, shout out to my homie Waruguru. She decided to move to Lagos without me. But yeah, I'm proud of the little girlie. So yeah, I'm consistent.
Doing her
on-
thing.
on
Are you going
FaceTime.
for Afro Nation?
I'm not sure yet.
You're not taking up that guy's offer.
Fuck
Guys,
the Nigeria.
I love the offers that Ashley gets, bro. Imagine someone was willing to take Ashley to Afro Nation, bro.
wow.
Imagine.
Mad.
fine.
You know what? A couple things very randomly here. We've been away, so this whole Diddy 50 Cent thing, we got to get into that.
Yes, please.
But randomly today, I thought that the new studio color should be green.
I love green.
I don't
This
know why I
is the setup
thought
for
about
a joke, a punchline that's gonna come. later
No,
on.
no. I just, my mind
Random.
was random.
I love the ADHD on set.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
deep.
Yeah.
Green is actually
That's
one
what
of my
she said.
favorite
My
colors.
house
so
is
I'm down
green.
for
One of
that.
my walls is green.
I just thought to myself, like, you know, I was just sitting here thinking, maybe because you know, the fund, big up boy who's here, the fundies are
Big
here.
up boy.
I was thinking about like how we're gonna redesign the studio, and I'm thinking about myself. I thought a nice olive green, a nice grown look, like a
Money.
nice. I don't know. Anyway,
I'm
Money.
looking
Money.
I'm
Have
looking
you guys
at the
finished?
significance of the color green.
Money.
Symbolizes nature, growth, health, and renewal, evoking feelings
Money.
of freshness, harmony, and balance.
bam.
But it also signifies money.
Dollar
Amen.
bills, yo.
okay,
Yeah.
I can
I'm
live with
here
all of
for
that.
Yeah, same here.
Diddy 50.
Did it
Indeed.
done? Did it?
Bro,
We've
have you
been
guys
knowing.
watched it?
Yeah.
Yes.
All of it?
Yeah.
All
All 4
episodes?
episodes.
Oh.
I watched the first one,
Yeah.
and then
You slept.
I didn't. It's not sleeping. It's just like I to
Just
myself.
call it what it is. You slept.
I didn't sleep. I just thought to myself, wow, like, how has this man said all of this stuff, like,
Without knowing.
and it ends up in the hands of 50. Like, I just, it blew my mind.
My controversial take would have been, had Diddy paid everybody that he was supposed to pay,
Yep.
none of these things would have come out.
Fact.
So people are saying that Diddy didn't pay the videographers.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
it's a fact.
He didn't.
Yes,
didn't.
he didn't.
It's a fact.
Yeah,
So
so
why would
He didn't pay the.
He don't pay no
videographer.
one, bro.
He didn't. He paid Lil Rod though.
No, he didn't.
29K. Yeah.
Oh no.
but he deserved way
He
more than the
deserved- he was
29,
supposed to get
bro.
like almost 200K or some shit.
Yeah.
And
Even that
they were
29
supposed to get a crib as well.
Yeah.
But he only
Didn't
paid
get.
him
Next to
29K
Diddy.
or some shit.
Was it 29K or like a loose
29,
sum?
was it 9K or
less.
something?
Yeah, it was 9K.
So the issue is he didn't pay the video.
Yeah.
Doesn't pay nobody.
No one,
I think the
not
only
a
people who are on a
secretary.
good like payment scheme in this whole organization, the lawyers and
Yeah.
his not the PA. What's her name?
The PA.
She's not the PA. You can't call her PA. She's technically his manager.
And the women he was, involved
I mean,
with.
did
Hold
he
on.
pay them or did he give
okay,
them?
we're talking. Okay, yeah, you're right.
You get
you're
what
right.
I mean?
Yeah, you're right. You're
Didn't
right.
necessarily give them
But
money.
he was
Yeah, you're
paying
right.
the,
he
they
paid
were
them he paid for their lifestyle.
They were paying the
Oh, he
hooker
paid
though.
that gigolo though.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for them, sure.
That
So
nigga, I counted that nigga's
at
drugs
this-
and it was like, damn,
at
this
thi-
nigga
at
is set
this-
for life.
At this moment, I want to just appeal to everyone who books creatives. Pay creatives, KE.
Yes.
Because you see what's happened to Diddy because he didn't pay creatives.
He paid the creatives, bro.
So hold on. That is wild that this is how
But you guys, here's the thing, right? Diddy's actually set up a lot of people. And the one guy who I'm actually, a lot of people are not mentioning it, in all of this, when you watch all of these bits of Diddy thinking, you know what, this is going to make a great documentary, because he was creating a documentary because he knew he was going to beat the charges and he was going to drop it.
Yep.
Diddy's actually set up his lawyer.
Oh yeah.
also
Because remember the call with the lawyer in episode 1, and they're discussing all of those matters. And remember something called attorney client
Client
privilege,
privilege.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So the lawyer is definitely giving Diddy that privilege, right?
Right.
But Diddy, being the idiot he is, didn't give it to. I mean, he's not supposed to, but you're supposed to
What do you mean,
protect
like-
your lawyer.
so
the
was
things
he-
they were discussing.
yeah, they were discussing, okay.
Yeah, so the lawyer is now looking like, oh,
No, maybe that wasn't to go out.
well,
There's even a bit.
Maybe that wasn't
but
to go. But now
remember,
because
he
he
was
didn't pay the
supposed to.
videographer.
He was,
Edited.
but remember, he was recording everything. Did you guys see that part where he's talking to that woman? He's like, yo, I'm just on the way to bank 200 million.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then he was talking about shaking people's hands. He was like, yo, I need to, I feel like I need to shower.
He was around so many people,
Yeah.
hugged so many people, shook so many hands.
Yeah.
And
So he
that's-
was feeling like kind of filthy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, that's
I'm
fine.
like-
I understand.
Yeah, that's
OCD,
kinda okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
But
context.
Context is needed, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Even when
But
he
you
was
don't need
doing
that
all
kinda-
that, even when he was doing all that,
Yeah.
it was to show that he's comfortable where he is. Like,
Yeah.
he's not scared of the charges that, or rather of the lawsuits that are
Yeah.
against him or anything of the sort.
Yeah.
And there's even one clip where he was talking to that lady.
What
where
was-
he was talking to that lady who's technically like his PR. He's like, she manages him as an individual.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how his PR needs to be like top A1. Like, these guys are talking XYZ about me. To the point where they were literally filming a face-to-face conversation with him and one of the lawyers. And even the lawyer is the one who was this like, don't film that. Like, they can use that against us
Yeah.
if they get their hands on it. So,
Yeah.
So
it was smart of
crazy.
him to do it, but also very stupid for him not to pay
Yeah,
anybody.
but
They-
like
yeah.
of all things, it falls into
Yeah.
your nemesis. I have a theory, by the way. I don't know if you guys have seen this picture. I don't know if it's AI. The picture when Diddy and 50 are in the bathtub.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Probably I could never
50.
be 50.
Yo, I'm going to take you
Who was
shopping.
it that dropped it?
Hold on.
And sent him
What you going
flowers.
to do to that thing?
And sent him flowers. So
Did he really
yeah.
send him flowers though?
He did. Even said he's sending with the whole ship. Also, you don't necessarily know what's real or what's fake
Yeah, but
anymore.
Hilarious.
But yo, 50's working this album. It's like he's dropped an album.
Heavy.
Oh, man.
He's out there
He's-
doing
yeah, roll out,
interviews
roll
everywhere.
out.
He's got a whole rollout.
And he's got
like,
other documentaries in the cut, bro.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and you know, when I knew shit was fucked was when it said season 1. I was like, oh, bro, what do you mean?
Now that's definitely AI.
What do you mean season 1?
That's definitely
The AI.
AI.
Ah,
Yeah,
of course.
that's definitely AI.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
I had some interesting takeaways, and one of the things I loved about how this documentary was set up, despite the framing, because it's a documentary, there's how you do want to frame things, place one shot, maybe which isn't its original context and all that, but it tried humanizing Diddy. Like, let me show you where he's coming
Yeah.
from, the
Right.
people that he's been quote unquote under,
Yeah.
pause.
Okay.
You know, like the people he looked up to. This is the person that he was slowly becoming.
Sure.
So this is what he's idolizing. So what we get to see from Diddy, I got to understand that it's a culmination of everything that the people before him had been doing.
Yep.
It's just that we didn't get the privilege to see that.
Yeah.
No one got to maybe record, leak out, have a big scandal and all that. But Diddy was also a different kind of beast, a different kind of animal.
Like he was born into, or rather, he was brought up into whatever the fuck he became.
No,
Yes. So
actually, I beg to differ.
the people, there's the personality, there's who you choose to be, but there's also who do you look up to,
yeah.
bro?
Here's the
You
thing.
know.
Let's unpack that, right? And I've been I've been having that conversation quite a bit. Diddy went to a Catholic school and all of those.
Yep.
Very good schools, right? Diddy went to
And
Howard.
Is it Howard the one of
He
them?
went
Yeah.
to Howard.
Yeah.
Like that's an HBCU.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like on the list of black universities that are very famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diddy's not a gangster.
No,
We never said he was
that's
gangster.
nothing about character,
You
bro.
get, I'm saying,
That's
I'm
nothing about
unpacking, right?
character. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
unpacking, right? But now when you look at all of, like the guy, remember the lady who said that he recorded, when she said she'd been drugged
Yep.
and Diddy had recorded, right?
Yep.
And
And
remember,
yeah.
it was likened to that gangster who used to do that to women.
And that's
You
what
understand?
we're talking about.
Yeah. Because when I was talking about all of this, and I was like, bro, you gotta remember when you look at like rap, who are like the real G's. Remember, Hove was on the corner.
Yeah.
Bro, Hove was being convinced by his boys to rap. They're like, you could actually be pretty good at this thing.
Get
And
us
he's
out
like-
of the hood.
And he's like, no, I really wanna sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he
coke
wasn't
at the
making
corner.
money
Yeah, he
through
wasn't.
rap.
You
Yeah.
get?
Yeah.
But Diddy's one of those guys. Like when you look at the opportunities he got to intern at a label, this
at
and
Uptown,
that,
yeah.
and what. So all of those now, him now starting to, and we can't forget the part about his dad.
Yep. And his mom
Bro,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like these are the things now we're talking about.
Exactly. Because it starts from, if you
Because
think
he was
about
told
it,
about his dad. Yeah.
my number one note for this documentary, the mom needs to be arrested equally as much as Diddy. Because
Yeah,
I
she
feel
came
like,
out and denied all those allegations.
let me tell you, the mom is equally, the mom, I feel like knows everything that was happening, probably encouraged whatever the fuck was happening, because if you even do a deep dive into it, apparently the mom used to do the exact same thing in the house. They
Yeah.
used to throw parties. They used to have the same.
Dress him a certain type of way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The same shit that happens in Diddy parties, in the white parties, is the same shit that used to happen in the mom's house.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
So that's my number one
That
note.
freak was hereditary.
Listen,
It came from
pass-
somewhere. Like he was
pass on.
picking up these things from different places.
From
the digs.
People he's looking up to, and things that, you know, if someone comes up here and looks up to Jimani and say you take them under your wing, right? And to you,
Hold on. Change
Yes.
that example. Change it. Change it. I
Okay.
don't want to be
Let
an
me say
example
Austin.
in a Diddy conversation.
let me say Austin.
Okay,
I don't
Nobody
think
in the
Austin
room.
would say either. Let's just
Okay,
say
let
a
me-
An
person.
individual.
Yeah.
So, an individual, right?
When you said under the wing, I was like, what? What was that Nelly song? Flip your tail feather.
Jesus Christ.
Go on.
Anyway,
Go on.
so if you glamorize something, they are definitely going to glamorize the same thing.
Yeah.
If you like doing something because it does something for you and they can see, oh damn, that was so cool.
Yeah.
You know, I can't imagine myself doing that and not feeling the same way. I wonder what that feels like, you know. And when now they start letting you into the inner circles, you seeing the kind of dirty stuff that they do behind closed doors. For example, him recording a video of him doing something to some shoddy and then sharing it with the homies during a party.
Yeah.
And
That's
the shoddy
wild.
doesn't even know that this
Happened.
happened. She's finding out through other people telling her.
Wow.
And you get to understand, oh, this definitely came from somewhere, you know. And then now it's level wise. This was at this level, picked something else from this level. And his persona is also growing. This is what I always say, like the worst of the worst, quote unquote. You can even throw Hitler in that conversation, right? We are the ones who are responsible for them. It's not anyone else. Because in rap, we say a child is born with no state of mind. So Diddy was born with no state of mind. He is a culmination of what he saw and who he decided to become. So if we gave him better examples growing up, you know, healthy environments growing up,
They gave him.
Yeah.
all of us, we are all to blame because it's humanity.
Well, not
You
all
know.
of us, but I get what
Yeah,
you're
You,
saying.
you get what I'm saying, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So if we gave a different background to this young fella when he was growing up, he'd have been probably, maybe, because you never really know, he'd been a different kind of mogul, you know.
But you know, since we're saying like all of this is from childhood and what, I just want to fucking understand, who is it that in Diddy's life told him that you could take another man's cum and pour it on your woman and be like, yo.
No, leave alone pouring. Watch her eat it.
Yeah, but also, guys, I mean, ew. But also, I think that, like, you have to look at it, right? There are people out there who are serial killers.
Yeah.
Who
Let me see where you go with
who go out there and just kidnap people and kill
For the
them.
love of the game.
For the fun of it, right?
Yeah.
So, I hate, why do you say that? You see where I'm going with this? The point the point I'm trying to make is there's no higher level or upper level or limit to some of the crazy shit that mankind can do.
True.
You get me?
Very true.
So in the context of Diddy, what I'm trying to say is that, like, when you say, oh, I want to know who told him what it was right to do this.
He's a creative nutcase.
The human psyche is on such a spectrum of what we consider to be stable, to be completely erratic. So look at Rwanda, for example. Like, who would have thought that, like, people could be just chopping people out left, right, and center?
Yeah.
The humans, the wickedness of humanity, so to speak, it has zero bounds. Same way the love of humanity has zero bounds. So I don't think anybody should be surprised that he did that. You know, it's only that because we've seen him and idolized him as a music icon.
Yeah.
Because as somebody who was there in the 90s in the industry when Diddy came back into the game, I mean, you have to understand what really happened with that Tupac and Biggie, the context. Like, end of the day, West Coast was running it. Like, you had Snoop,
like that.
Dre, you had
Corrupt.
Regulate, Corrupt, Exhibit, all of those guys. And this is the guy, quote unquote, with the help of others like Mobb Deep, like Nas, and of course Biggie, who actually helped to bring, and Jay, New York, hip hop back to New York.
Yeah.
So in that context, like, and you got to think about it, like, you know, end of the day, when he was dropping all of these songs like More Money, More Problem with Biggie, and he was doing all this, can nobody hold me down, can nobody break my... If you can imagine, it's the same as let's say, tell me a song like Calligraph, Champe or something. I'm a champion or whatever. Like, it was like, yeah, this guy's brought back the razzle dazzle too. So you see, that's why the judgment is so harsh. Because of what he represents. And it's the same thing with R. Kelly. As in, it's like, to this day...
R. Kelly believed he could fly.
Yeah, exactly. But to the same point, imagine R. Kelly knew all of the crazy heinous stuff he was doing and still dropped a gospel album.
So let me ask you.
I'm trying to say, don't be surprised by the wickedness of what.
Let me ask, what does that tell you about the duality of man? What are we left to do with that? Like, cause I'm seeing a pattern over here. You know, not with everyone, but there's a pattern that I can't ignore, because look at the level of talent that these people have, right?
Yeah, but
look at their capabilities and look
it's
at
like
also
what Calvin says all the time, though. For every Diddy or for every R. Kelly, there's a million people who are doing the right thing.
Yes, exactly.
Who don't get showcased, so we can't look at them as the norm.
But I can tell you this, bro. Let's not even go too far, bro. Let's be within here, Nairobi.
Okay.
Be it Majengo, be it Kilimani, be it Karen, have a little more money than everybody else does. That shit.
You'll see things.
Bro, like, let me tell you, here's the thing.
Power does something crazy.
Have a bit more money. Like, you got like some loose 10 million you can be spending every other month. You will be doing that crazy shit. Well, I'm not saying you, but
you
that
never
shit,
know, man.
Well, they say, you know, absolute power corrupts absolutely, you know?
Bro, all of these orgies you're hearing about Diddy, there's some guys who are like, this nigga ain't even done half of the shit I've done. Guys be out here on some crazy shit.
And the context, I think that, but I do honestly feel that with Diddy, there's a level of, he's tapped. He's definitely tapped. Like, he's not all there.
No, he's
like,
not.
He's definitely tapped. And he fell into that power.
He's too
a
far
creative
gone.
psychopath.
Too far gone.
Bro, like when Lil Rod, that's
so?
episode 3 or 4.
I think it's beyond saving.
Episode 4.
Beyond.
Yo, that jail can't even do him nothing. Episode
I
4.
think how he's making friendly with everybody in there.
Yeah, but
I
some
feel
of the
like he can
images-
come around. Pause.
Some of the images were.
I feel like he can come around,
Some of the
for sure.
images were. What do you call it?
AI.
Were AI.
AI.
There was a
Right.
video though that dropped. That definitely is not AI.
Which one?
The one where
When he's walking
around
in
the
the-
whole
yeah, the hallway.
on the
But
internet
also,
as well.
you know, if he's supposed to get out in what 3-4 years?
Yeah.
He's out 27.
2027, right?
Oh shit.
March
He's out 2027, which is like literally a year and a half away from
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah.
I know that guy must have stashed. These guys who have that level of money know how to stash money.
Yeah.
So he's always going to be okay financially. And he's
He's
literally
gonna be
just come out of
okay.
jail and just disappear.
Now, let me ask you, what happens when he comes out and he drops like just straight bangers? Straight bangers.
Get back to your shit.
Let me ask you a question. You all know who Russell Simmons is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russell Simmons was the guy who found
Farm.
the Def Jam, Fat
Yeah.
Farm, and that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And
Kimorali.
there were some allegations
The wife,
about
yeah.
stuff that he had done, right? He's just disappeared. When's the last time you heard his name?
True.
He was
And
in.
Kimura
He was
actually-
in.
When
He
somewhere
was,
in the Far East and
he was
just,
somewhere, I think Vietnam or some
Yeah,
shit.
and just
But he came
disappeared.
back. He came back. There's a video of him taking a walk in Grand Central.
But he's only back
No.
because of his kids.
Yeah,
I
Like,
saw
think
that.
the
But
only
you saw the
reason-
video,
Yeah.
and someone stopped him.
Someone-
he's like,
yeah, someone
yo.
recognized
He's
him.
like, oh,
Yeah.
Russell. He's like, yeah. He even signed an autograph. And
moved-
everything.
they kept it
But-
moving.
But let me tell you, here's the thing. Diddy was at the. He was almost getting to about a B, right? So he got to maybe about 800, 900, from what we know,
Billy,
right?
yeah.
A B, right? But with everything that has happened, I think the last time I checked his net worth, he was probably at maybe about 400 or something. You understand, right? Bro, 400M in America, you've gone to jail and come back. And obviously, this is from what we know. You understand? Bro, that guy, he's good for life.
Yeah.
His kids are good for life. And I think I was explaining it to someone the other day, right? And I was like, I think in Kenya, we're so used to hearing a billion here, a billion there, a billion here.
Yeah.
We've kind of lost the
track of what it actually is.
track of what a billion is. Talk to an average American, right? And you hear an average American say, oh, I made... and this is actually someone who's paid pretty good, right? It was someone like in the CIA or something. I was watching something, maybe some years back.
Guys, I
And it said
Googled
in a
Diddy's
year,
net worth.
they were making 70K USD, right? 70K is a very good salary, right? So if you think about it, divide that by 12 and equate it to how much someone is earning.
Yeah, you're
So you
right.
get
400 M.
yeah. So think, and I was asking someone, so what is $1 million to you? And they were like, boss, $1 million.
Things
You can be set
do.
for life.
$1 million. So
In
you
Kenya or in America, though?
no, in America still. America, like, you know how guys go crazy about the lottery, they won $1 million. You know,
No, $1 million is a lot.
Is
but,
a lot
but it's
of money.
also easy. It's also very easy to blow through.
It's
$1 million
easy.
in America.
It's
Easy.
very easy. Once you've bought a house or something,
Yeah.
boom,
Gone,
that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you it's very easy to blow through $1
Yeah,
million.
100%. You get, but still said. So imagine this guy has 400 of those.
400 of the 100 million.
Yeah. Hey, that's a lot of money,
That's true. I mean, he's sour. I don't think he's sour.
bro. Speaking about billionaires, I shook the hand of a dollar billionaire last week.
Lagos.
I was so excited.
You're like,
I
give
was
me
just
some
like-
of that.
Hakuna one corner,
But he was so-
not washing this hand.
He was so humble. He runs a company called Platform Petroleum. He's part of like the Petroleum Commission.
Ministry, yeah.
He's appointed by Tinubu and what. But how he was talking about how he's built the business and everything. I
In
was
Lagos?
just like, yeah. I was like, well, okay. Like everybody was just shaking his hand and saying,
Oga, chairman.
Nini, what, Nini. I was just like, I know,
But
bro.
it's the same way, bro. Come on. No, we don't have any. Well, I mean, I don't know, but like even our politicians, like just the way how people kowtow towards politicians, it's the same thing over here.
Yeah, but
Like,
you see,
guys-
our politicians, have they really in manufacturing or something?
No, but I'm trying to say, like these guys, even without,
What is the craft?
even with, bro, you've been around more politicians probably than I have, right?
Yeah.
Fam, just to see how the average person
Yeah.
feigns when they see these politicians,
They're real
it's
superstars.
mad, yo.
Very-
No,
yeah, they are.
Like even. Have you seen how even if you have like the CEO of a big company,
Yeah.
right? How the minions
Peter.
like, huh?
Like Peter Ndego, for instance.
Who's
Safari.
Oh, it's Farcom, yeah, like that guy. Can you imagine the people around him and it's like, like
yeah.
it's just a very funny, it's just for a human trait, I guess.
It is.
Like,
The
yo,
assumption
if-
that people have money or that you have money or the knowledge that you have money, I think gives people a little bit of excitement.
If Peter was here and he was like, he's left something, if he told one of us to go fetch his jacket,
You go
in the
fetch
car-
it.
Man, I'm not going. Are you mad? I ain't doing that.
You go fetch it.
Peter,
I ain't doing that.
It depends on how he asks.
That's true.
It depends.
Calvin, do you want to go get my?
Do you
No,
mind?
honestly, I mean, I put my hands up. There's times when I've forgotten stuff in the studio and I've asked somebody to run it downstairs for me, but very politely and very humbly, because I couldn't be bothered to go back up the
We were
stairs.
there. It was you little minion. Can you? Here's the key.
It's never like that. It's respectful. It's respectful.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even like if Mamba's around, I say, hey, my young boy, run up the stairs. Young man, run up the
Full of
stairs.
energy. You know you have to lick them up before you send them.
By the way, let me tell you, and I'm sure you can relate to this, fam. Do you know when I was in Amsterdam the other day? Like, I was in Amsterdam the other day, and my niece and nephew are around, and I left my phone up on the second floor, and then I'm in the kitchen, and I'm like,
I go help us.
yo,
It's my turn now.
You're like, I have the power.
London, go upstairs to the living room and get my phone.
Just because.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your
Must
turn
be so
now.
nice.
Yeah. It's your turn now.
Yo!
Yo, you know that's
That's
What do
when
you mean, bro? The
that's
remote
when
is there.
That's when I knew that
I'm
they were
here.
like little people.
yo.
You know, because they're my little niece and
Wait, have you
nephew.
just been hanging with them and doing
It's
things
like-
for yourself?
It's like, yes, it's like,
No, because you're so
Hyper-independent.
self-reliant.
Valid.
You know, it's reminded me of a time way back. We're in Shags with my mom. The whole family's there, right? So, I'm lounging on one couch. I'm just stretched out. And I can see my mom really wants to be on that couch stretched out. But me, I'm like, fuck it. I was here first, right? So she's sitting on the
Like,
I love it.
Is it agreed between you guys that is hers? Like,
No,
that's a
it
spot?
wasn't. But it's just
Okay.
it's just Scrabble and petition for couch.
Yeah.
You understand?
To get here first, you're lucky.
You know, my mom's smart, right? But I give her this. Yo, she played me well. So this is the era of like the Nokia 3310 and all of those. Them motherfuckers were loud as fuck.
Of course.
Right? Yo, she was just cooling. So she knew I didn't have my phone with me. So this is that text era. So it was somewhere charging. Yo, she called my phone. I woke up.
Oh, yeah,
running.
you got played.
Yo, got there. It's my mom calling.
got played.
Came back.
She's
Shit,
too-
yeah.
You got played.
exactly.
You got played.
God damn. Yo,
Well
I've
played.
not forgotten now. Hey, that was
Well
a
played.
That's why she's a lecturer, bro.
Hey,
Well
Yeah.
played.
she's
She's got the brain.
pretty good.
Now that's someone you can add to your crew if you're planning for a heist, you know, because I
Nah,
need
she's
people
too
who are
scared.
reliable.
She could probably give a strategy and be like,
Yeah, see, yeah,
The
we give
rest is up
her
to you.
a role. You play your part and then leave the rest to
Us,
everybody
yeah.
else.
Execution is on us now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Diddy thing being number one on Netflix, man, as we transition to, as we seg into the Netflix absorbing all other streaming services. How are you feeling about all that?
I've had
acquisition?
so many conversations about Netflix buying
Warner
Warner Brothers and all this
Yeah.
stuff. Like, and like, you know what's really funny? And I shout out to a pal of mine, Dave. Dave is so concerned.
What?
Dave is like, oh my God, Netflix are buying Warner Brothers. Do you know? And I'm like, so?
And-
like,
What's the big deal?
I'm like, so? I don't, like, I just, is it just me?
You know, it's the monopoly game that seems to be happening
crazy.
that
Okay,
scares people.
okay, I get that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, I said to him, but bro, you stream illegal football, bro. Like,
yo, you know what's actually crazy? Did you guys see the story about DSTV might be losing on some of the
Yeah.
channels?
Yeah.
I
On,
didn't
like
see that.
CNN and some of
yeah,
them.
so that.
Yeah. So this is a very big deal, right? So you actually have to unpack it. The part that is being bought by Netflix wants to buy from Warner, right?
Includes sports.
Includes no.
It does. TNT Sports.
TNT Sports, right? But TNT Sports and CNN and all of those are all under Warner, right? But there's another separate company that handles
Right.
that.
So basically, but what it is, from what I see, this is
Yeah.
the play I see. Netflix wants to go into sports,
Yes.
right? So TNT have Champions League, they have this, they have that, they have blah, 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 blah. If you bring them in-house, because I read it, the section of that sports section would be included in the deal.
Yes.
But Warner can still go out and make movies for other guys, and there's no limitation there.
Yeah.
But like, this is America. Like, at the end of the day, it's like now Paramount have come out and said that we want to spend more money to buy Times Warner. So it's like it's a marketplace. It's like a bank enters TZ.
Yeah.
Or enters a Kenyan bank enters TZ or enters
UG.
a UGG. What do? They buy up the weaker ones and consolidate
Tier
them
twos.
Together,
So that their assets are all.
Yeah,
Together, yeah.
You know, it's
Like,
business.
it's like NCBA.
Was it? I don't want to call it.
No. Standard Bank out of South Africa, which is Stanbic Bank
Here.
are buying NCBA.
yeah.
And NCBA merged with who is
NIC.
NIC.
yeah.
Yeah.
Back then, so that means that now Stanbic Bank, when they acquire NCBA, become number 3 in terms of like tier 1 bank.
Yeah.
But this is an interesting one. So first and foremost, this deal, by the time it's done, will probably be like 2027.
True.
So it has to go through like, you know how you have
Mergers, commission, all these anti-monopoly.
marketing, what do you call competitor? Marketing something. Competitor. Competition. What's it called over
It's
there?
the same thing. Competition. It's the same thing. It's I don't.
You know what?
it's-
Yeah. So it has to go through all of that. But now the crazy thing is this: with Paramount making the offer, it means that if they decide to go with Paramount, right, they have to still
justify.
No. They have to justify and all of that. But they've said they tried to go buy Warner before, but Warner kept refusing. But now they've gone direct to their shareholders, and they're giving them more money than. But they've already signed a deal. So the contract is not done, but they've signed a
Netflix.
deal, intent to acquire. But if they break that deal, I think the Netflix has to be paid almost like 18 billion.
God damn.
Yeah, off of just breaking it.
breaking
But
the deal,
now, so how you look at it, it's why when you look at what they've quoted, it's to factor in so much more.
Right.
Than
If we
just
were
the
to break this,
Yeah.
So it's
Makes
going to be
I mean,
quite something.
Honestly, as somebody who has like 1, 2, 3, 4 free parasites on his Netflix account, I really hope that they enjoy this merger, because honestly, I wouldn't say parasites. I mean, I've given them access, but like, I don't really watch Netflix. But that's me.
Also, I think the consolidation is good because, one, it reduces. There's pros and cons on both sides, right? So instead of you having, 5 streaming services that you're paying for so that you can enjoy those services,
you have 1 or 2.
You have them,
Yeah.
And as a consumer, like something like Netflix, something that a challenge we've been encountering is you really want to watch a movie, but you search it on Netflix. Netflix knows the movie that you want.
Literally.
And it's not there.
But it's not there. It will give you other options.
Suggestions.
So right now having a bigger bank is more advantageous to us
The
because
consumer.
now we have access to like OG movies and series and franchises that have been there for a minute, bro.
Yeah, let me give you an example. You know that MultiChoice has been bought, right?
By Canal Plus.
By Canal Plus, who are also a famous French network, right? Fam, as someone who watches, I'm sure I speak for a lot of people, not maybe everyone in this room, but the only reason I have DSTV is because of football.
Figured.
It's the only, and sports in general. It's the only reason I have DSTV,
Yeah.
right?
Fair.
And because of that love of
Not even
sport.
CNN.
No, I don't watch CNN, bro.
I think you're the only CNN.
I stopped watching news a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't watch any news. I don't want to know what's going on in
Same
the world.
here. I don't watch.
I don't want to know.
TikTok and Twitter is my news.
As long as my
one of my favorite things.
people around me are okay, I'm
good.
fine. No news. I realize that we've been trapped into a psyche of. Everyone has got PTSD because, like, I'm sitting here in Nairobi and I'm worrying that Russia has launched 600 drones in Ukraine. That's their problem, bro.
What do you mean?
That's their problem,
Bro.
Fam, you know what my problem is? My problem is the lady who lives on the 13th floor who's playing loud music and the WhatsApp group complaining. And I'm saying, let her have her party. You guys are too old. That's my problem.
And also, this is coming from a point of privilege, like comedy style. Yeah,
Yes,
don't come
of
for
course.
the money.
I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, that's why I don't watch the news.
Yeah.
No, I feel like
I
news
subscribe.
is important.
I subscribe, funnily enough, to Standard and Nation newspaper, and I'll tell you why.
You
right?
can read.
I can read. But no,
You'd
no.
be surprised to find out he can write as well.
But yeah, because they're e-newspaper.
No, you actually read the paper.
No. Can I finish? Even
Yeah, let him lie.
Okay, so after working in radio for so long,
Yes.
there were subscriptions that I had for Nation and for whatever. So in the morning when I'm doing my prep, I don't have to go to the news, right?
Yeah.
So when I see an email coming like every single morning, there's a 5
standard.
bullet point email. If it so happens that, let's say what this morning email say, if it so happens that it says like an email came in and it says
Standard send those actually quite.
yeah, standard, right?
Yeah.
And it says this morning it was like something to do with David Moraga or whoever it was. The point I'm making, if it's interesting, if I find it interesting, I'll click on the link and I'll read it.
Yeah.
But don't let it go.
But for me,
I know, because even in the meeting that we had the other night, it was 9 o'clock and you jumped off the court to go watch the news.
Literally.
Yeah.
Told us, I need to go watch
But
news.
for me, I feel, and this is something, I used to love the news. And even when I watch BBC sometimes, and I watch BBC One in the UK or whatever, the news is so light.
Yeah.
They address important things, yes.
Yeah.
But I feel like the news over here is just, the news cycle is just, like you can have 45, 50 minutes of just negativity, and then it goes, today, Kenya's female lionesses won in Mauritius, and then that story is like 2 minutes, and then you go back to analysis.
Good news
can't.
never makes news,
There's
bro.
actually several pages now have started now doing the good news
Positive
around
news.
the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Positive around the news around the world, and I think that's so important because majority of the time
So
when we see
important.
breaking news,
Yeah.
we know it's bad news. But
Yeah.
it's like, oh shit, okay, what's happened now?
Yeah.
Instead of breaking news, like some happy shit has happened, you know. So yeah, I understand the news cycle of you just know
it's
like
too
it's
negative.
It's just gonna fuck up your mood, and you're gonna be like, oh no.
And that's
It's
the
like
point.
it's like
That's
for
the
me.
point.
For me, I watch the news. So like the other day, I wanted to follow up on a particular item. I don't find myself watching 9 o'clock news as much, right? Because the way in which we consume news has really changed.
Yeah.
Of course.
Taarifa ya
understand?
saa moja.
Yeah, taarifa ya saa moja, bro. One of these days, I'll challenge myself to say that.
I love
watch it,
Swahili
to
so
watch
much,
it.
bro. Yeah,
You do,
I
yeah.
love Swahili so
But
much,
why?
yeah.
For me, what I tend to do is like, say, when I've come back from my walk in the morning or run, and I'm like seated there having coffee or something. I'll be like, okay, let me see what's happening. So I like go through all of those like different
Websites.
not even websites. I'll probably just be watching CNN.
Right.
Or if I've said, okay, let me work from the living room, or even when I go to the office, right? I find myself in the boardroom a lot, and I sit there and what is playing on the
News.
Yeah,
It's
for
such a
me,
dark thing.
I know, I get it, but from I like I said, I'm not discounting the importance of knowing what's going on, but I just find that the news cycle here is just too depressing, and my psyche can't deal with it. And I'm a journalist by
Nature,
definition, but I can't handle the negative energy. And then I know that as we get ramp up towards the elections and it's just a lot.
bro. Elections are coming in quick,
Get
man.
your voter's card.
No, but you see, actually, there's so many interesting perspectives about this whole election, right? And I think people need to understand. I don't actually want to talk about politics a bit too much, but if we go and we were together when we were listening to that man deliver a speech about the just gone by elections, bro. Let me tell you this, right? Here on this podcast,
You were? When?
today morning.
Oh, the American guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Like this on this here
It was
podcast.
like, must be the other
Where?
day.
on the 11th day of December, I'll tell you guys this for free. Bro, Reuters winning.
It's too soon for that shit, man.
Fam.
Anyway,
No,
Let's-
like I'm preparing
Bro,
you
let
guys
me
for
tell
the
you.
reality.
This morning when we were talking, when we were at we were at this US Kenya whatever breakfast thing, and first of all, the guy who was speaking was super well informed.
Very.
Like he knew what's going on the ground, and I was like, we need to get this guy on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's agreed, by the way.
Oh, nice.
He's from the US Embassy. Really sharp
nice.
guy, you know.
He mentioned, like, he gave a speech, wrapped up what's happening in Sudan and how
Tanzania.
America's going into this and that. He said Tanzania, with the just
Kenya.
concluded. And this guy even said the 29th of October. He had details.
Precise.
Bro, he was so precise. Like, even the guy who came in after him was
like-
like, listen, I hate to speak after
I'm
that
not as good as this guy.
I'm not as good as this guy, so you guys need to lower your expectations.
Immediately.
He was just like, yep. But what was crazy is when he said, he was talking about Kenya and US ties, right? And he said Kenya in like sub-Saharan Africa is one of the US's.
Not one of.
He said
is the
key ally.
ally.
Yeah, he was like straight up, this is ours. And you know what's actually, and you guys, this is actually someone, I was talking to some friend of mine, and I don't know, this is clearly not been spoken about, right? But the UN has gotten a lot of expatriates in the last 1 or 2 months.
Yeah.
That shit apparently has
So
almost
they've
hit
moved
like
some
4K.
offices here, bro.
Yeah. Like it's crazy.
All those hotels on that side of the world are all full.
Yeah. It's been happening. Like, we'd been told about it.
But now we
it's
see it.
now
They're
happening.
here.
Even on TikTok, and I'll say this, initially I was just like, why is there a boom? Then it clocked to me that a lot of experts are coming in because the UN has moved
But
here.
have you noticed that
a
like
shitload of people are moving to
everyone's moved to Kenya?
everyone.
Americans.
The Americans are moving
Oh
to
no,
Kenya.
they're like, fuck that place. We're coming to Kenya.
Like a lot.
Are we
Let me tell you, that's-
welcoming them? Or
Let me tell you this.
a lot of places are gonna be very gentrified at this point.
that's the thing, gentrification.
All right, here's the thing. Like I've seen Americans who have come in, right?
Right.
There's one guy on TikTok I saw. He lives in Ruaka.
With
Yeah.
his son, I saw
And he
that.
loves it.
Yeah.
Loves it.
Like I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect that 110%.
Like
And they're moving with the whole families, which
But
is
then-
And
But
his
wild
biggest
as
thing
well.
was community also.
But
Yeah, that's
community, right?
true.
But if you're
Yeah.
moving into, you come in here and you're gonna say, "Oh my God, I can get an apartment in Killaleshma for 120,000, which is $1,000." It's almost as if you're saying, "Okay, come here because it's cheaper."
I mean, a lot of-
Whereas the guy in Ruaka feels like he's coming to feel something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The motherland.
Yeah.
So there's various ways to unpack it, and obviously will not be fair, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I had a dinner some weeks back, and one of the ladies who was there is actually a lady who was a cop in Florida for years. Then she retired.
I saw that. I saw that dark skin lady.
She's a little.
I don't- yeah.
Yeah, so she retired and went and stayed in Italy. Italy has a thing for retirees where you like get
Yeah.
residency,
Retiree visa, yeah.
retirement visa, right?
Yeah.
So she left Italy, so she still has that. Went and lived in Rwanda. Then after staying in Rwanda, she was a little unwell and came for medical attention in Nairobi. Bro, she was like, yo, Nai, this is a couple of things may not work. Nothing's too perfect, right?
Yeah.
But she says she's here. And she's like, yo, I cannot foresee
about-
myself going anywhere.
Yo, me, I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
even-
and I always say this, like, as much as I had this conversation, who'd have this conversation with this last couple of
Fabian
days?
and-
No. This is very recent. This is like yesterday. As chaotic as Nairobi can feel, as crazy as Kenya is, as frustrating, as mad as it makes you, fam, when you go around Africa, and I'm not using Africa as a standard, I'm saying a lot of Africa, bro, I'm telling you, man, we
have it
I
good.
would say we have it good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Bro.
it's not perfect,
We have it
but
better.
it's a lot better,
lot better,
Yeah.
than what's
yeah.
out there. I'm not even lying to you, like,
Yeah.
and I sometimes I drive in Nairobi, like even this morning when I was coming, I was using the expressway when I was coming over here in the morning. And I'm just like driving around. I'm not that person to say, oh, this is the view of the city. Everything is perfect. I know it's not perfect. But just driving in an expressway, and I'm like, wow, you know what? We actually did build this expressway.
Yeah.
Or we actually did get Thika Road, or we actually did get the bypasses. Because I remember when there was no bypass from Langata to these places,
Yeah.
where you couldn't just hop on.
Hey.
Like, I'm coming from
This side of town.
from UN this morning,
Yeah.
to just jump onto the Red Hill Link Road, to jump
Edgeo?
onto the expressway, to get to Upper Hill in like 20 minutes.
You're
Like,
quick.
So we're not perfect. And at the end of the day, I know someone's going to say, oh, we borrowed too much money to build those things. But I'm saying that, like, things do, there are
Some things
like,
work.
you can live.
Like I'll use an example, bro. Lagos the other day, fam. Lagos is a very populated city.
Yeah.
Lagos has a lot of things going on, and I'll tell you this: the roads, we have way better roads,
Bro,
way
fam,
better.
we have better roads than Jamaica, bro.
Yeah.
I went to Jamaica the other day and I left Jamaica and I come to Kenya, I'm like, oh, Jamaica's way more developed than Nairobi. Go back to Jamaica, I'm like, well,
Maybe not.
actually,
about that.
like,
Maybe not.
I'm like, bro, the roads in Jamaica are terrible.
Like even in terms of airport, I say, bro. The other day,
Bro, Lagos Airport.
Your Lagos Airport, Kwanzaa, they have a new what do you call it?
Terminal?
New
Yeah.
terminal. New terminal. Let me tell you this. My experience coming in on
Wednesday.
Saturday when I was coming back. I get to the airport, so I cut through a place. No, the entrance. I put my baggage through like the scanner. It goes through. I see 4 cops over there on a table. Come here, come here. Open it. I open it. They're like, what's this? I'm like, this is gari, cassava flour. You know how to make gari? They see some chocolate had been given. Can I have one?
Oh gosh.
I'm
At least he asked.
At least he asked. Yeah, that's
Yo,
At least he
then
asked.
another-
I'd be like,
bro.
this is legal.
Please. I'm zipping
Nigga
up
said
my
please.
bag. This man still has my flour in his hand. He's holding it. He's like, you know how to make it. I'm like, nigga, could you please put it down? Bro, I finished that, right?
Tonight.
I finished that. I go to the KQ thingy. I give
That's
my
good.
bags and everything. I'm like, okay, where's the lounge? They're like, sawa, go like that. Pop, I go now to immigration. Immigration, the guy sees me, he's like, are you Nigerian? I'm like, no, I'm Kenyan. He's like, oh, okay. You can become a citizen if you marry Nigerian guy. But if you divorce her, you leave.
Let
Okay,
me
so
tell
I'm
you.
there, right? Hold up,
yeah,
so I'm finished.
yeah.
The guy is stamped, right?
That's gay.
Bro, I hear another guy in immigration. You, come here. He's like, where are you from? Kenya. You know my brother lives there. Can I get your number?
Yeah,
Next
that's
time
to
I
him
go,
with you,
I'm
bro.
like, yo, I ain't trying to carry that. Then
Let
I
me tell
get...
you, you need a family in
Bro,
Nigeria at this point.
then I get to another section where I'm now being searched again. I put my bag, so I've already put my luggage. I've checked in my
check
luggage.
in.
So now I've got my
luggage.
my hand luggage. Yo, they tell me take out your laptop and everything, take out your shoes. I cross through that. Bro, I cross over. Another lady tells me, can I see your passport? As in, she could see me from across the room.
Bro, let me tell you.
Hectic. Wait for
My
hectic.
experience with immigration in
Nigeria.
it's crazy. I mean, the last time I went there, I love Lagos, but it's just too hard to go, bro. Like, it's too much stress.
You know, like even guys in Lagos, right? If you're Nigerian, at times they get someone to handle to get them through the
Yeah.
airport.
Bro,
Wow.
let me tell you, I'm there, so I had a visa on arrival. I can't know what's happening. I was using my Jamaican passport. And I get there, and Amina was on the flight. She was hosting some award show there that weekend. So I'm in this small room, and someone, because she's the host in the show, someone has been sent to pick her up, and I see you later, G, and all of these things. So I'm just
Protocol
there
officer.
waiting
Yeah,
patiently,
protocol.
right? Waiting. I see it's like an hour. I see no movement in this room. So, you know, of course, for me, now I'm like,
Your gas
I've
can-
gone, yeah, you know, I've gone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, boss, I've gone up to the front and literally I said, yo, boss, listen, man, there's only one Jamaican passport there, man. What? See, and the brother goes, he moves the passport, he goes, you're from Jamaica. Usain Bolt. And I'm out.
It was that easy.
And I'm out, bro. And I'm like, if I hadn't gotten up and walked
You'd be there.
over there,
Yeah.
and let me tell you something, bro.
man.
Those immigration officers in Lagos, there's the only place I've been where I've seen they handle Chinese people rough. Like in immigration. This man was talking loud to this immigration lady in Lagos. She goes, hey, sir, you'll stay there. Because when I go to your country, this is how you treat me.
Oh, damn.
They don't fuck around.
They don't
You,
play, bro.
you can't be a white man and pull up to that joint like,
And,
yo,
you
give me
privilege.
five. They'll be like,
Sit your ass down. I love it.
yo, this guy can
But I
turn.
love that about Nigerians.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah.
I love that.
And they
can
love
turn-
African countries that are now doing the same thing.
Yo,
in the
like
West.
you've seen
Like,
what?
Visa or so, we're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
Nigeria
guys.
does that. But you've seen, I say Trump telling South Africa, you're not invited to G20.
Yeah.
South Africa, like, it's all right. South Africa has just cancelled the dollar as a payment
Method.
method. They've now gone with China.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
the government contracts, Nini, everything. They're like, fuck you. You know, they're part of BRICS and everything. But it's a big F you, right? But it's got, I mean, SA can really stand up with chest to
That's
the
true.
US.
Yeah.
As guys over here, you try. You're told,
Inakuwa
hey.
ngumu.
Yeah, relax.
Hey,
I have something random I want to throw at you guys. Pause.
Yes, please.
Pause. Call it like a little game or something.
Yeah.
Most iconic movie scenes in cinema history. Most of us are big on film, right?
Yeah.
So, this is my
Not a
metric.
little sad.
Okay, this is my metric. Hype,
Okay.
culture, craft, rewatch, and quotables.
Okay.
Sawa. So I have nominees of my own, but I'd love to hear from you guys off the top. What
go
comes
on.
to mind?
Scenes.
Yes.
Since you brought it, oh my
Most
gosh.
iconic movie scenes, and
As you search.
everybody will give me their ultimate. Like, I don't care what you say, but to me,
This
in the
is the
history of
ultimate.
cinema, this is the most iconic movie scene.
I have two top of mind right
I
now.
have two to mine as well.
I
I'm
have,
looking for it.
of course, if you're a Marvel fan, this, of course, is, you know, the end game.
Endgame, yeah.
Endgame.
The portals.
When the portals start
Yeah,
opening,
yeah,
what
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
niggas are out there? Just
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
Yeah, goosebumps.
I have
Yeah.
goosebumps right now. Most
Yeah.
iconic
Yeah.
in literally theater history.
Yeah.
I think that like cinema silent, pin drop silence
Yes.
until that shit happened and everybody went absolutely crazy.
Yes.
Second one, I don't think it's gonna be that relatable.
Okay.
But there's a scene in The Notebook. My God, The Notebook is such a beautiful movie. You'll cry though. I'll guarantee you that.
I've never manned up to watch that shit.
Oh, trust
I
me,
bet you
you'll
slept.
cry.
I never watched
Oh,
it.
that's the one. There's a scene where, and I don't remember where exactly, there's a scene where, so The Notebook is technically these two people. One is, the baby's from privilege, the guy is not necessarily from privilege. And this babe literally runs out of her parents' house and like runs to the guy in the rain and they like get together and they live happily ever after. And this man literally built her a house. Those are two very iconic. Like the process of him building that house for her, iconic theater and romance specifically. So those are my
Yo,
two top of mind.
For me, it's got to be Shawshank Redemption.
Aha, redemption.
Okay.
When he has crawled through the sewage, the water, and he's escaping through the rain. I'm just like, Andy Dufresne! Yo, I watch
Yeah, we
that
all
movie.
felt that.
I watch that
Yeah.
movie every fucking time. The other one has got to be The Matrix.
Yeah. That's what you're
That's what,
looking
that one
at.
is on the list of nominees. Yeah, that one is on my
That
list
was
of
a fucking
nominees.
good
Let me
one.
tell you, The Matrix, right?
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
particular scene with Agent Smith and Neo at
Yeah.
the end.
That was the
and
one.
he's saying to him, why do you keep on persisting? And in fact, this last scene here where Neo defeats him, that scene there is the one.
Oh.
When he's
I
not
have so many
multiplying and
scenes
shit.
from Matrix that
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh,
are
Matrix.
iconic, bro.
Up there.
Even
Yeah.
red pill, blue pill.
Oh, yeah.
The meeting with the
Iconic.
Oracle.
The Oracle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like so many
love
things.
it.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
So I have a list of 15 and I've categorized them 11 to 15 at the bonus and then 10 to 1 at the main nominees.
Okay.
Right?
Go
so
off.
remember the ranking system. So
Yeah.
hype, culture, craft, rewatch, value, and quotables.
Yeah.
Okay, so at number 15, some I don't know.
Okay.
Some but I had to be objective with this.
Right, okay.
So Fight Club.
Oh,
How many
with
guys
Brad
have watched
Pitt.
Fight
Oh,
Club?
Brad Pitt.
The twist
Full
reveal.
of Fight Club.
You don't talk about
There
Fight
is
Club.
no
yeah.
Fight Club.
There is no Fight Club, yeah. Number 14, Forrest Gump, The Run.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh my
iconic.
God, iconic.
Number 13, 300.
yes.
This is Sparta.
This is Sparta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spartans, what is your profession?
Yeah.
I don't remember that quote, but yes.
Yeah.
Number 12, Braveheart,
Yes.
Freedom. No? Okay.
Braveheart. We watched Braveheart.
That Mel Gibson.
Yeah, Mel Gibson.
I don't remember
yes.
that.
Mel
Wait, sorry.
Gibson
Let
from
me-
The Passion of Christ.
Let me just say
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Before
Braveheart,
he was
I think,
cancelled.
is engraved in every single USIU journalism student. Because, what's
Well,
his
not
name?
me. Mutua.
Mutua. Literally, he was called Mutua, right? Literally used to play it the first class, the middle of the semester, and at the end of the semester. Like on repeat.
Yeah,
you
Mutua,
watch
yes,
it.
What is
Wait
the,
a
what is
minute,
the
do you
point?
remember?
He did show us that.
Wait a minute. Do you remember there's a time we had some training at Radio Africa?
Yes,
And,
yes.
And Patrick played some quote
From,
Which movie was it?
Troy, not Troy.
No,
It wasn't Troy.
Spartan, wasn't it?
No, it's Nani. What's his name?
300? No.
No. Fuck, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. What's his name?
Brad.
Brad
Brad Pitt.
Pitt.
It's a Brad Pitt movie. What's it
remember what it was.
called?
What, Inglourious Basterds?
No.
No, but it's something
what
about this guy lighting some. I
Yeah.
can't remember what it is. But go on, yeah.
But that's
Please
Brad
look
Pitt.
up
Brad Pitt
Brad
in
Pitt movies.
in Achilles Heel. What's he called?
That's the one. It's the same
Yeah.
one where his cousin is killed when they think it was him.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but
Okay.
anyway, yeah, that's a good one. Number 11, Scarface.
Yep.
Say hello to
Oh,
my little friend.
Yeah.
Now we're done with the bonuses. Now these are the main
Those
nominees.
are bonuses.
What do you
Those
mean?
are bonuses.
No, Scarface needs to be up there, bro.
Controversial. It's
They're
my
valid.
list. It's my
Yeah.
list.
Okay.
Number 10, Godfather.
Of course.
Yes.
Baptism Murders.
Yeah.
Number 9, Inception.
Yeah, okay.
Which part?
The spinning of the top.
Of the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I go.
Number
with that.
8, Titanic. Yeah.
the-
the door scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Sure.
confession. I've
I've
never
never
watched
watched it.
Titanic.
What?
Never watched
I've
it.
never watched Titanic.
Stop it.
No.
We're having a watch
End
party.
this shit right now.
We're having
What?
a watch party. Period.
This is
Yo,
nah,
I know about Jack-
Gio is
Jack-
baiting us.
You
No,
know,
I've never watched it.
I've
You're
never
kidding
watched it.
me.
I swear to God. Yo, Jack,
What?
Jack. First and foremost, why couldn't she make space for him to float
There
on that
was
thing?
a name. Watch the movie and
That's
you'll
why.
understand.
That's why the scene is iconic.
Exactly.
When she's over hypothermia. The fuck?
Anyway, number 7, Lion King, Mufasa's
Oh,
death.
no.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yes.
Iconic.
Yes.
Generationally iconic.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Number 6, Matrix, the bullet scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, Neo dodging the bullets. Number 5,
I forgot
Dark
about that.
Knight.
Which part?
But
There's so many
what?
parts.
Joker's interrogation.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
when Joker blows the hospital.
Why did you have to do
That's
that
a-
though? That hand action was flagrant, bro.
By the way-
Ona for party red card to talk a game. I think we should be having like a referee
Where's my bell?
situation
Where's my
where
bell?
if you get like 2 yellow cards, the red card you get a
Simbim.
timeout.
Go on.
Hey, go think about your life for 5 minutes before you come back to the pod.
And we need a camera on you.
Then number 4, I was expecting you to say this one. Pulp fucking Fiction, bro.
Of course, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Which one? Which part?
Ezekiel. Ezekiel 25:17.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 That part.
Yeah.
That part.
The Samuel L.
Am
Jackson
I,
scene.
my
Yeah.
brothers keep
This is a good burger. A tasty burger.
Pulp Fiction is the one though.
Pulp Fiction
No,
is
yeah,
good.
it is.
Yes.
Say what again?
I tell you,
I tell you.
motherfucker.
I tell you.
Which country you come from?
Do they speak English in one? Samuel L. Jackson. That was a good one.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then number
character.
3, King Kong ain't got
Got
shit
shit
on
on
me.
me.
Oh,
Training day, man. Yeah.
Classic.
Then number 2, Dark Knight Rises, Ben's monologue.
Oh.
Yes.
Why
I
did
love
you
that you
start to
remember
pay
this.
attention to me when I put on the mask?
Come on.
That's so many iconic scenes from Dark Knight
That's
Rises.
What do you think
Dark
I've been
Knight is
doing
a-
in the crib?
You
Watching?
literally just
No.
cram these things.
Yeah, and
And I
then
watched Dark Knight, all of them, like several times.
I haven't
Yo,
watched
babe,
all of them. I need
let
to.
me tell you.
I
I
haven't.
watch it on a
watched that.
regular.
I
Yeah.
love Ben so
Really?
much. I once went to a party where we were talking about movie themes
Themes,
there, and I had a bucket in my head, and there was
You're talking with that?
I was like, we are who we say
dead.
we are.
Now I
No,
hadn't.
this part.
This was an insane part. But anyway, I hadn't added this part here, but I expected maybe you to go for it. Star Wars.
Star Wars. I was near there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The number one?
No. That's not number
Okay.
one.
So for me, Star Wars, there's so many iconic scenes. There's when Obi-Wan Kenobi dies. There's when when Anakin becomes Darth Vader. There's Yoda when he says like, fear is the path to the dark side. There's a part
So many
when
quotables
so
in Star
many
Wars.
quotables.
Yeah.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Star Wars is iconic. Deserves a lane of its
Yeah,
own.
yeah.
But then the number one and my number one has to be Avengers Endgame.
For damn sure.
I don't think
You know I
in the
slept through that.
history. Nigga, sorry, G. We know the circumstances under which you
No,
slept,
no.
so we are not questioning you sleeping.
Here's what
when
happened.
there's an
There's a
iconic
backstory.
movie
Movie
scene,
scene?
when
Yeah.
you slept when
Yo.
Nigga.
What happened is this, right? So when he was showing, all cinemas were jam-packed, right?
True.
So I went to watch it at Diamond Plaza. In Diamond Plaza, they had a screening for like midnight. You guys checked in, bana.
Your
I
age,
got
was
all
age.
cozy.
your age was showing.
But no, that scene,
And I was actually on a fucking
Amazing.
date, I swear to God.
I stand corrected, but
Oh,
this is
hold
the
on.
hill I'm
This is
dying
a
on.
podcaster from Tanzania. Let's get him. Boss,
Calvin is such a
vipi
dad.
bana? We, I say,
Namna gani bwana?
tuko salama, uko kwa podcast, tuna record podcast saizi, salimiana.
Haya, baadaye basi.
Wasalimia watu, nimekuweka kwa speaker.
Uko oi, uko na nani hapo? Jimani?
Tuko naye.
Wagwan.
I say greetings to Jimani, Ashley,
Oh.
what's the other guy?
Andy,
And you don't have
Andy
titties.
bwana,
Yeah,
what's
sina jegi. It's I.
Andy
Greetings to them all from TZ bwana.
Aya, sawa, mna shida.
Oh, you should call me. I have someone I want to link you up with.
Okay, sawa, nitakupigia baadaye basi.
Haina noma bro.
Alright.
Salimia hao majamaa.
Sawa, shukran. Cheers.
Masalimika. Go on.
Calvin is
Yeah.
such a dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's the hill I'm dying on. In the history of cinema
Yeah.
and film, that scene in Avengers Endgame has
Is
to be the best.
I have
Has to be
something
number
to
one.
say. I
Yeah.
think they're iconic, and this is maybe for the girlies. Okay, I'm a sucker for rom-coms, right? The Prada was
Devil Wears
The Devil
Prada.
Wears Prada.
Prada, 13 going on 30. There's the holiday. Like there's so many. There's
Kwanzaa Black Culture.
Devil Wears
Lucky-
Prada, what part?
There's several.
Don't bore me with the details of your incompetence.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
When she read her for filth based on the fact that she said the belts are the same.
Oh yeah.
Oh my! The first scene where she actually walks out of the car in her red whatever the shoes those
that
are.
was iconic.
Iconic. Also the holiday with I don't remember her name. Like
This Best Man's Holiday also.
Best Man Holiday as well. Like there's so many rom-coms that I think we need to appreciate, and I think
agreed.
niggas also need to get onto rom-coms.
No,
But-
I'm there with you.
but
Yeah.
honestly
Kwanzaa,
though,
I was listening to G say that DSTV he only does sports, and I'm like, but damn, there's so many good movies.
you know the thing about
So many good
the thing
channels.
about to go
Yeah.
back to Devil's Wear Pradas, right? Devil's Wear Prada, the Devil Wears Prada.
They're
There
making
are
part 2, by the way.
There
Yeah.
are so many life lessons in that, and it's a comedy. You call it rom-com.
Yeah,
But there are
rom-com comedy. Yeah.
You know,
Sandra
you know,
Bullock.
whenever I think about that movie, I think about how, by the end of it, where Meryl Streep says to. What's her name? Angie, whatever her name is, the character says to Meryl Streep that I could never do what you did to blah
The
blah
other
blah.
babe, yeah.
And then she says, but you already did.
Yeah.
You did
'Cause
it
you
to
can
blah
touch
blah
it.
blah. And it made me think that sometimes in life you can become the thing that you fight or you swear against,
Fact.
1,000%.
but you don't even see it.
1,000%.
You get me? So yeah, that was a big taken from that
Also,
movie.
another rom-com that's iconic and has iconic scenes. Princess Diaries 1, 2, amazing. So yeah, check them out if you
Princess
can.
Diaries.
Yeah, the Princess Diaries. Same babe who's in the Devil Wears Prada.
What's
Sandra
Princess
Bullock,
Diaries
ama?
about?
This
damn.
babe, the dad, she lives with the mom in.
It's a
San
Cinderella
Fran,
story, an
technically.
exalted Cinderella story.
Yeah, then the mom is the grandma is the Queen of Geneva, and now she's being passed down. She's becoming queen because now the dad died, but they weren't in contact. So she finds out way later, gets like a little upgrade, you know. Yeah, it's amazing. Go check it out.
Man, I want to watch Parent Trap.
Before we
Parent
do
Trap.
we have open mic?
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
open mic.
What's
Yeah.
open mic? We're bringing back open mic, by the way,
Yes,
by
we
popular
are.
demand.
Yes,
What's
we
our
are. Send them
open
over.
mic this week?
So we have 2 that I can see right now. One, Wagwan, I mess with the pod, and yeah, I was wondering, see you guys talk about alcohol withdrawal, those hallucination stuff and whatnot, like it would actually be lit. Thank you.
Okay.
Panel, what are you saying?
For me, I've never been I've never drank hard enough to have withdrawals.
Right.
So I can't really
Why are you
comment on
looking
that.
at me?
I'm looking at you to see if you can.
How do you ask Jimandi?
Hey.
Why do you look at me? When you know the places you guys have been.
Why are you high-fiving me?
I've never really, it just goes like,
Calvin,
This guy's rage baiting you, bro. Don't
Why
buy
are you
the bait.
high-fiving me though?
Don't buy the bait,
no,
bro.
but here's the thing though. I can answer that question, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
No. It's not even in that, right?
Okay.
Yo, so, there's a lot of illicit liquor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And illicit liquor at times has those effects, right? Yeah, it really does. I've had those stories. There's even a couple of campaigns about illicit liquor. I mean, we've spoken about the numbers when it comes to illicit liquor in the country. So you can face those kind of things. But also overconsumption, because, alcohol dehydrates.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you dehydrate your body, you're dehydrating your mind.
Your brain,
So your brain
yeah.
starts to now go into those kind of like you're feeling, I'm not okay,
Yeah.
hallucinations, those kind of things. So it's because it's not. I mean, I don't know about withdrawal symptoms and all, but if you've had like a binge, and now you're trying to sleep, you're not able to really sleep because of those kind of effects.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll say this as well, and I've started calling them downers. You have to consider alcohol is a drug. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
Alcohol is a drug. So I personally started calling them downers because you literally feel like you're sick and come on a homa, and it's the brain homa. Firstly, these DMCs are there for a reason. Mnaambiwanga mkule, you drink your water. Drink water is not just a campaign. Like it's a factual.
Yeah.
You need to drink water, hydrate as you go on. Also, another thing that should really help, pace yourself as you're drinking.
Yeah.
Don't overconsume, don't mix your alcohol, and also electrolytes is key. When
I'm not drinking till I
when it
go on
comes
holiday
to
next
that.
year.
Tequila
Yeah.
Like, I
doesn't
won't-
go with water.
I won't make it-
with whiskey.
With whiskey,
At
yeah.
all. Woo,
Yeah,
sweet yellow.
I honestly can say I don't see myself having a drink until till I go on a break in January, because I feel that the only way for me to survive
This guy
December.
said until I go for holiday. So me, I'm thinking somewhere March. I'm thinking somewhere April.
No,
DJs, you guys are at work right now.
No, yeah.
No. Like see
You
next
guys,
year,
you guys are on
Sasa.
Amistad
But he's
right
talking
now.
about a few weeks
Rowing.
from now.
No, but no, I'm not. I'm not doing any of those holidays I did. No. Next year it's just Africa. Like 4 days, 3 days, 2 days. None of this 2-month business. I miss home too much when I'm honestly. I'll be honest. What I will say though is that, like, as to echo what Calvin said, that, like, we know there's so much dodgy alcohol out there, man. Like, it's weird how I was drinking like a few months back, and I have a particular drink that I drink all the time. And then when I got the bottle, I'm like, yo, this doesn't taste right. And you know it if you drink regularly. So I'm easy on that. What's the next one you've got?
The last one: 5 things you hate girls asking you on a first date. And I
5
think
things.
for Ashley,
Do tell.
Mandem. What's your zodiac sign?
I'd flip that.
Huh?
I'd flip that because
To me, it also, I say that I'm just being facetious, but it depends on how you bring it up.
okay.
Not ile kawaida ati, oh, you're so toxic, it's giving this.
No,
What's
I
your
wanna,
zodiac sign?
I want to give you. Let's flip that. I want to give you a different perspective, right?
Okay.
Rather than looking at the 5 things you hate, right? What are the 5
Also,
things?
this was open mic.
Yeah, open mic. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the 5 things that make you know this person has that potential? This could be the one, as opposed to things you're gonna hate. You get?
Okay, so but we'll still answer this person's question because it was
Maybe.
us, guys.
Okay, go on.
Ashley.
Let me answer mine both at the same time.
Okay.
I think I don't necessarily hate, and I think echoes to what you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Or doubling down to it. I don't necessarily hate the questions asked. It's how it's asked. Like, you can ask something that I probably won't be comfortable with in such a easy way, or the conversation will flow so easily that there are questions that will come in that I'm not too comfortable with, and I'm really like, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it. I might as well just answer it, you know?
Yeah.
Because within the conversation, you've made me feel comfortable enough. So yeah, that's my answer for both questions. Yeah.
Calvin.
What's they? Hang on.
Calvin, you lost you on your phone too much. Bro, I was Googling to see my notes. Anyway,
For what?
I have an exam.
Consulting, yeah, but yeah.
Consulting AI.
Yeah.
What kind of questions?
What do we hate
Oh
about
my
dates?
God. what?
No, here's the thing. I don't know. I've not been on a date in a long time. First and foremost,
I
right?
about to say the same.
But the
thing.
good thing is you've been on dates. That's the best thing about it.
No, but
there's
me,
some
me,
you
I'm
like,
one
there's
of
some you
those.
didn't like.
I'm one of those people who let's just vibe. You get what I mean?
Okay.
But I wanna before I answer your question.
Okay.
Did you guys see the conversation this week where people actually let me read out the tweets, right? Abdi sent this to me. Shout out to man like Abdi. This conversation is wild. It said, the Nairobi dating scene is so rooted in classism. Damn. I was talking to someone the other day and they said they would never date a metal door babe. They'd smash, but they wouldn't. Like, I'm bewildered, right? And it said, that metal door tweet is a hit because Nairobi is classist in so many ways and people pretend not to see. The city runs with subtle hierarchies, accents, hobbies, neighborhoods, even what you post and everyone is trying to climb.
Yeah,
So
but you know
that-
what?
Yeah.
That could be the same for any city though. Like, I feel like what I think is amplified in Nairobi, which is not, it's very different in the UK, is that I feel that Twitter is the equalizer in terms of expression in a very big way in
What do you
Nairobi.
mean? What do you mean?
In the sense of like someone saying that the person who like someone saying they don't date metal door chicks, right, gets as much coverage as a person who says Kipchoge should have won the marathon. Anybody says anything. Like Twitter is the biggest. Anybody can say anything. So you can find yourself like imagine, and this is why I mean I'm not being, and maybe it's privilege, maybe it's age, maybe it's what. It's like, bro, without knowing the situation of the person who wrote that tweet, how can I be pressed by it? Like how?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
I get you. I get you.
like, it's like, you know that famous meme where you see this guy and he's laying on a mattress in a bedsitter and he's tweeting, "This is how I argue with big celebrities and whatever." It's like
One mattress on
Yeah.
the
So I mean, that caught my attention when someone sent it to me. Abdi sent it to me and I was just like, wow. As in this day and age, people really be thinking about these
standards,
kind of
man.
things.
Mad.
Standards. Right. So questions you don't want to get asked.
Yeah.
I don't want to get asked.
Yeah.
During the date.
I don't know. to be
Questions
honest.
about how do you feel about questions about your daughter on a first date?
Maybe you just want to know who she is.
Okay.
So are you comfortable with a lot of the questions that will be asked based on how they're asked, or you're open to?
I'm not an open person like that, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not like an open book like that. But first and foremost, right, by the time we're even agreeing to go on a date, bro, I have to be very considerate and even like your presence, your time.
Yeah,
You get?
you've gone through some things.
Yeah,
to get to
like
that
valid.
point.
I'm not just pulling up. This is not no blind date kind of thing.
But yeah,
ati.
sometimes it can be you katinda kamach nini.
I've never been on Tinder. I don't know about online dating and all of those.
When I tried that
But-
experiment, I wrapped it up, boy. I wrapped it
Not
up,
for
boy.
me.
That Tinder and the Bumble, ilikuwa ni Bumble. I'm even forgetting the names. I wrapped that shit up, man. Quick.
Yeah.
What are the questions for you?
Besides, so I'm also big on how the questions are asked. I'm not really fussy. I'm not really touchy about what questions you're asking. It's just how you ask them. Yeah, I'm pretty much open and flexible.
But you know what would be a big flex? Now that people want to take you out on dates and ask you, tell them, submit your questions, then I'll see.
That's a good one.
Start with a question.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Submit.
Beforehand. And then you can.
I can know.
You walk in.
You know, like how we've been through that whole
Yeah,
stuff.
before you do an interview.
Some artists be like, yo, submit your
they
questions.
send the question.
So that I know.
Hey, technically, what you should do, just have a Canva link and then share it with everybody that you're going on a date with and be like, fill this in. Then also, this is a prerequisite to see if you're actually going for that date.
Exactly.
Guys, you guys are mad. I'm done. Listen, I don't go on dates. I go out to eat. I don't know about anybody else. I go out to eat. Listen, this is where the mics are open. My name is G Money.
And the young.
Ashley.
Big C.
Adios, muchachos.
Bye.